We got Tommy G, blood money inside Dallas underground economy.
Dallas police need your help right now. They're trying to find a 17-year-old who they say is wanted in connection to 2 homicides.
How did you get into this world?
You know, what's trendy now, you see.
17 years old, but worry about school.
Get stepped on, you know.
Couple nights I had the mask up, I had to let it go. Mama telling me to chill, but I can't seem to let it go.
In every hood in Dallas, bro, it's probably like 5 young niggas that's really finna go do that for that sack like that. People really do shit like that for cheap too.
If I want to knock someone off, how much does it cost me?
3,600.
Businesses in Northwest Dallas.
Put some clothes on, man. 3,600. Yeah, you must got money. 1 and 2, really? Well, that's a crazy sentence to even ask. Like, of course he's asking because of the interview, but like, that's crazy. And there's a set amount. That means they do it regularly.
Dallas has been pleading with police to address the alarming number of prostitutes in the area along the stretch of road near Harry Hines Boulevard and Walnut Hill.
Outside an adult video store where they walk up to cars in an area known for illegal solicitation.
So we're gonna send him in with spy glasses and see how far he can get.
You mean how far he could get? But what exactly?
Hey, shut your ass up. Hold this Mac Roof in the car. We shooting a music video. Put asshole.
And I was like, man, this girl want me to be her pimp. I had fell in love with that shit, and you know what I'm saying? I knew working 9 to 5s, that shit wasn't for me, bro.
Why she look like that?
Guns fund your entire life?
Yeah,
Like she
off this shit for like 6 years.
What about
possessed?
if they ask you for a gun?
I sold it to 12-year-olds. I sold to turned sold to like an 8-year-old. I don't give a
Bro, what? You sell to an 8-year-old, a 12-year-old? People's brains, like, just because you did this with your life don't mean that 8 or 12-year-old. Bro, oh my God, bro. This is the stuff. It's a ripple effect, and you're helping it. First of all, an 8 or 12-year-old should know where to find you. That's 1. 2, you shouldn't be even agreeing to some type of conversation. The only thing you should be saying is, this is not for you. Go sports, school, whatever you might do that's positive. Stay out the streets. That's what you should be saying. But instead, they show up with however much money. Somehow they got birthday parties, whatever. And you think it's okay to sell them. You think it's okay to give them a gun?
my way. I'm gonna get you out my way.
Sex, money, murder, Dallas.
When you think of big money in Dallas, Texas, you might think of Jerry Jones and Mark Cuban, or perhaps AT&T and Southwest Airlines. Here, skyscrapers dominate the skyline, and businessmen in press suits make calls and close deals. But hidden in plain sight, there's another economy altogether, one that does not operate on Wall Street. I'm talking about a booming underground economy that pumps out millions of dollars a year. Hitmen, gun dealers, pimps, and people that will sell anything for a buck. And as we speak with these figures in the underworld, we will ask these questions. What's the price of a human life? What's the cost of selling your body? And where do you draw the line?
Apparently
between good and evil?
3,600. That's what he said.
Dallas you aren't meant to see. This, folks, is the world of sex, money, and murder.
I can't believe he even said that, bro.
How you doing? Good to meet you. Is Texas a place you can kind of be openly a pimp?
Shit, everybody openly be a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Pimping ain't illegal. Mispimping is illegal.
And how close are we to the stroll?
Harry Hines, we on it. While I'm here, go all the way up and then meet Harry Hines and meet up to Harry Hines right there.
How would you describe yourself?
Around here, they call me a baboon pimp.
You said baboon?
I'm a baboon pimp.
Baboon?
Baboon pimping on they motherfucking ass every night this evening. You did what
That's a crazy self. Describe.
There's like a nigga that really don't tolerate no mess, no playing. At the same time, I'm a good guy. Stand on business. You know what I'm saying? I give a about my hoes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I give a about their well-being and shit like that, people.
At what point in your life did you decide pimping is my career?
I've always had women do for me. I always was a Mac. Man, prostitutes when I didn't even know that they were prostitutes.
All right.
You know, were interacting with me. They was hitting me up. And I wouldn't even know that the was trying to turn me up into some pimping. It just clicked one day. And I was like, man, this girl wanted me to be her pimp. I fell in love with that shit, and you know what I'm saying?
I just noticed that's a big behind heel. I wasn't paying attention because there's a lot going on in these first 4 minutes, but you're rapping to a heel? Yes, that's new. A bedazzled beaded heel. That's gold.
Saying I knew working 9 to 5s, that shit wasn't for me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Should I rock them for a little bit?
You wanna wear them hoes? Shit, I'll let you wear Tommy G
I gotta
around
kind
this
of get inner pimp mind state, you know what I mean?
Tommy G on this Harry, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Of finding a woman and just being like, listen, baby, what you're gonna do, you're gonna sell your body, I'm gonna get the money for it, and you're just gonna get trains ran on you all day, all night. I'm gonna profit. That seems like it would be a hard thing to convince someone of.
Cause it don't go like that.
How does it go?
Shit, like I said, you know, I'm famous for the line for pose and get chose, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it really goes, the be like that when it come to me, man. Like say, look, daddy, I want you to pimp on me like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She out here getting to some money and she struggling and running into trials and tribulations and shit, and the just can't hold it together. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna cause her to want to do that.
What do you love about pimping?
I'm on my time.
That's such a crazy thing.
Time. I'm not waking up to no alarm clock because I've done that. I've had the alarm clock set at 5 o'clock. I've had the alarm clock set at 4:30. Man, 4:30 in the morning, I'm outside. Now, doing what the I want to do.
This game, you're not ready for.
You know, you go home for Thanksgiving, you say, Mom, this is what I've been up to lately. Guess what? I'm a pimp. Like, how does that go over at the dinner table?
But guess what I come to the Thanksgiving table with, though? I come with the table, you know what I'm saying? That's what this shit provide for niggas, you know what I'm saying? My mama.
You think that this is the only thing you can do that could provide that? Look, he gonna do what he want to do with his life. I'm saying the people that think like this think that this is the only way they can make that happen. That's not true. This is the only way you want it to happen. Like, that's such a crazy thing to make it seem like this is the only way you could do it. That's not the case, bro. This is the only way you would want to do this for the people around you. Which is fine, I guess. Like, you do what you want. But don't try to sit up here and act like this is the only way. This is just what you like.
I'm not gonna knock me for a hustle. A lot of us come from nothing. It was born in us to hustle. But the hustle that we got was way more special than a lot of this dope dealing and gangster shit and shit like that. We got it off the hoe, you know what I'm saying?
People don't understand that this is a game that is by choice, not by force. The major
I know it's by
of people in
choice.
this lifestyle are women that are willingly participating in this lifestyle, right? And that you have actual gentlemen, men of real standards and integrity.
So by improving your life, you're just like, go f 20 different people tonight and go make money?
Right, for sure. The difference is...
What? Oh my God. Me personally, bro, it is what it is. Like, people gonna say what they want to say. Yes, people go through rough times, but that should not result in you having to sell your body, especially if you don't want to. Like, it's one thing if, like, that's just who you are as a person, but then it's another if you force yourself to do it. Bro, it's just, a lot of things is dangerous, but this is one of the most dangerous things you can do, especially as a woman. And you want to get by multiple random men. Bro, I genuinely think that, like, there's a lot of things better suited for people's time than to do this, but that's just my opinion, bro.
Their profession is just something that the average society doesn't understand. A lot of women may have never even owned a vehicle until they got around me. A lot of these women never even knew how to drive a car until they got with me.
So
Most
it's a
of the women in
dopamine
my
flood.
life never had a bank account until they got
So you
with
help
me.
them establish a bank account?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
You're kind of saying that the pimp genuinely raises the game.
Yeah,
for sure.
It helps her.
Yeah,
when it's done the right way.
Yeah, when it's done
you know
the right
what I mean?
way.
Are those twins?
Yeah. Nothing right here is a go, though.
Was that a...
Hey, shut your ass up. Hold this Mac Roof in the car. We shooting the music video, asshole. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. disrespect no mother pimp no more. Wrong with you, ho? Get your ass in pocket, though. Hey, who your big fine ass calling? Yeah, tell him it's the big old Mac Rooster, the pimp, pimping rooster, though, ho. Yeah, regulate that shit, though. Get that shit in order next time, though. Yeah.
A normal day in Dallas.
Baboon pimping?
Nah.
Coke? A lot of sniffs.
There's literally a line of automobiles. My first impression is I can't even believe it's this out in the open. Like, you don't even gotta be worried about anything.
Oh, I know. Do you want me to tell you something?
Yes.
I've been like waiting to come here.
Yeah?
For
No one has to worry about police around here.
I don't really know. I just moved here.
Where'd you move from?
Oklahoma. If this was in Oklahoma like this, like, you'd go to jail immediately.
I mean,
like, there would be cops everywhere. Like, it would be shut down. It wouldn't even be a thing.
I see old guys, I see business guys, I see random sketchy white guys. Like, it just seems like this is the place everyone comes if they want.
Mexicans, everybody. Basically, you know what I'm saying? It's like us.
Husbands, fathers, celebrities, athletes. A lot more people than you might think. I might surprise you too.
All helping each other make money.
Do you feel like this should be legal?
Yes.
Did you do this in Oklahoma?
Yes, I've done this for 6 years.
Okay, how do you find your leads?
Well, I mean, I post an ad, you know what I'm saying, on a site or whatever, and then...
How do you propose that ad?
I've never done it like
how do you
this.
advertise
What are
that?
men asking for these days? What are your most common requests?
I have a lot of, like, fetishes and things like that, like domination type stuff. I'm getting that a lot.
Does that surprise you?
Not really.
Are they inviting you to a house? Are they inviting you to a motel?
It depends on where they, live or, also where you're comfortable in. But where they, I'll go to a hotel, a house, apartment.
What's the menu and what's the price list?
Okay, my only thing is I don't do Greek. Greek is you shouldn't go
Greek?
like lower than like 200.
Greek?
Wait. You should.
What's the menu and what's the price list?
Okay, my only thing is I don't do Greek. Greek is you shouldn't
What is
go
that?
like lower than like 200.
Not every scene was able to fit into this video, so to see a treasure trove of inside access to see things you can't find anywhere else on the internet, click my Patreon link in the description. What's the downsides to this business?
I don't know. Right now I'm going through
Get
the
some
phase of
food.
like people like you know what I'm saying, disliking it, like kind of you know what I'm saying, like being weird about the fact that you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to. Okay, so.
So what does that mean?
Boys.
Driving through, but maybe.
And the sister.
I'm not getting out the car right now. I don't think so. Can you turn this light off right here above us? Sorry.
So are you nervous at this point?
Yeah.
Should we just go interview them? Get out of the car, you get out of the car, you go that way, we go interview them? That's your getaway call and that's our...
Yeah, can I get out the car after you start walking that way?
Sure. Yeah. You think that's a good move?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we're going, we go.
The nerves are high.
The Dallas PD have pulled up to assess the situation, and everywhere you look, there are women in bikinis, skimpily dressed. There's tension in the air. We're not sure what's going to happen next. What do they call you?
Mac Rooster the Pimp.
You're saying one part pretty loudly in close proximity to police. Is that even a good idea?
Nah, I don't give a f.
Should you though?
Mac Rooster the motherfucking PI, man. You know what I'm talking about? Mac Rooster the motherfucking pimp, man, yeah.
And why are you comfortable saying that right by law enforcement?
Shit, they know who I was. They pop out and tell me who I am. Whether these motherfuckers take me or not, I don't give a f. It come with the shit. But when we entered, security really wasn't feeling us. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't feeling me.
You think that's what it was?
Not for sure. Anytime pimps enter the shit, you know what I'm saying, the police gonna come. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like Kyle, you know what I'm saying, which is really a big ass contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Because a trick can ride through this motherfucker. But, you know what I'm saying, pimp come through, it's our hell.
I mean, we saw businessmen, we saw people of all races and classes pulling up. Good, how are you, man?
Just to let y'all know, okay? So, manager, he don't want y'all to record me properly.
But, like, are you so committed to this lifestyle that you're willing to face decades?
Yeah, I mean, it's like this. I don't have no problem with that being on the line because I know the way that I move. I don't deal with kids, for one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that a grown woman can't tell on you. She can. When you have a certain relationship with somebody, you're risking it, period. You can be a married man and catch you a domestic violence case.
I guess I'm curious, what actually was it that made a call happened.
But that's so crazy that like
who would call the police
you
if
would
they saw what they thought was a pimp approaching? Like what benefit
potentially
did that
do
have
a
to
lot
the
of
rest
years
the prostitutes and the customers out there?
Keep this going. The people that sell the kids.
Daddy T is right now 3,600 to be exact, and we over shit.
And what is your profession?
Shit, doing hits.
How did you get into this world?
Not necessarily, I ain't gonna say that it chose me, but I feel like it's just with due time, you know what I'm saying, as being a young nigga, what's trendy now is shit, kill each other. So it's like you get with the program or shit, you get stepped on, you know?
2016, he was murdered with one of his friends. Some guys had came to sell some marijuana. They pulled out guns and started to attempt to, I guess, rob them. He just got shot in the midst of whatever they had going on. There were eventually, thanks to me, 2 people that was convicted, if you want to say that, but it's like a slap on the wrist because they killed 2 people.
Right.
We all are left here with the pain to, that we deal with every day.
Good kid, very lovable. Everybody loved him, We was sitting at the dinner table one day, me and my boys. They was around 12, 13 years of age at the time. And I started letting them know, I said, hey, y'all hitting that danger zone in life, it's the death zone, ages 13 to 25. And I said, one day, you might come in class and that desk is empty. Your classmate didn't make it. And I said, it may even be you.
If I want to knock someone off, how much does it cost?
Bro, and that right there is a choice. But there's a good portion of the time us as young men be making the wrong choice. That be the problem, bro. We think stuff like this is cool. It's not, bro. Staying alive is cool. Making good money and not have to resort to this is cool, bro. Playing video games and getting paid for it is cool. Live streaming you at a water park is cool. Like, there's a difference of the violence is such when you're at a certain party in your age and like where you're from, it plays such a big part because a lot of it's always in your face. You probably see it a lot of the time. And so when you don't really get to see the other stuff unless you put yourself in those positions too. A lot of times, what do you hear about most on the news? Violence. What's one of the most negative things that go viral? Violence. So it's in your face a lot of the time. But most news don't want to report that XYZ just made 100,000 off of live streaming for 30 days. Or built a building to help young kids go somewhere after school. But they'll see this though. They'll see this. They'll see this everywhere. That's
3,600.
To someone for $3,600 sounds like a cheap amount.
I mean, with this new wave out here, it's a lot of people out here seeing paper. 3,600, that's a large amount.
In the streets about me a couple nights, I had the mask up, I had to let it go. Mama telling me to chill, but I can't seem to let it go.
How hard is it to find a hitman in the hood?
In every hood in Dallas, bro, it's probably like 5 young niggas that's really finna go do that for that sack like that. Like, you got some people that do it for like 5,000. Some people, that shit, it depend on like whoever it is, bro. Like, people really do shit like that for cheap too.
If you had to give a range, like how many missions have you gone on?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
Are we talking less than 5 or more than 5?
Nah, more than 5. That's light work.
What kind of fear do you have in being caught?
I don't really got too much fear in it. You know what I mean? I think about it a whole lot. I done got.
It's a lot different when it's in your face, though.
Like that before, so. But I mean, if you doing it, then you know what comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
The penalty for doing this could be your life in prison. What makes that worth $3,700?
Shit, your loved ones. The range of punishment I go to for my loved ones.
You being a hitman for your loved ones?
Whether it calls me to sit on death row or, go to hell, because we don't know, but, you know what I'm saying? It's in the flesh, that's something we tend to accept. You know what I'm saying? It's an eye for an eye, it's a lick for a lick. So Oh shit! I mean,
I don't agree with that, but
it's a lot of different ways. You know, you can just see an individual out in public. You know, y'all at the same place at the same time. You know, that's God's work. You know, you handle your business. You know, and it's all about respect, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You disrespect me, I stand on that business and I show you. You know what I'm saying? If you bring me a problem, I don't know this person. You know what I'm saying? What do his life mean to me? Nothing.
You don't feel any type of way about taking someone's life?
You know, we do. If you say you don't, you a cold motherfucker. I would say everybody tends to think about it. It's just a thought in their head that they push to the back of their mind. I don't give a damn if it's your mama. I don't give a damn if it's your daddy, your brother. I don't give a damn if it's your 3-year-old daughter. When you speaking real business.
And you see right there, bro, this is exactly what I be talking about, bro. So you're telling me if it was your daughter? You're telling me if it was your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew? Are you listening to what you're saying? Because you think this is more important than the life of a 3-year-old? This world is something else. But the people on earth is crazy.
At the table, everybody's name come up. You know what I'm saying? And you handle it accordingly. So that's how you make it home.
What is it about that?
So you make it home by compartmentalizing what you're doing to get the job done.
That 13 to 25 with young men, that makes it such a dangerous zone.
When I was coming up, the dude that was doing the and the stealing and robbing had money. Hey, man, you know what? You better be in school. I better not catch you skipping school. It was more like that back then. Now it's not like that, you know. There's no leadership with these youngsters. I just feel like we're just in the fallen state. I think we're at a point of no return with that.
So from where you sit and we see the trend of violence in the youth, it feels like it's getting worse. It feels like it's getting more reckless. It feels like it's getting more out of control. Do you feel like that's an accurate read on the pulse of the situation?
This shit trendy right now, bro. If you not catch a body gang, real life gang, over somebody.
You want to do it because it's trendy?
Wait, it's not going nowhere but up from here.
If I wanted to hire someone to take someone out.
Well, he's a follower. That's what this is, bro. He's being a follower. Even if he was one of the first ones to do it, bro, who cares, bro? You're telling me it's trendy, bro? If you not do it now, then it's only going to go up from here. Do you actually listen to the words that come out your mouth? You think that just because it's trendy, that everybody's going to, let's do this, man. Let's do it. No. And the fact that he thinks that this is a trendy thing to do, bro, we have failed, bro. Like, certain things in his life has failed him. How did it come to this? What events he had in his life that...
How many guys like you do you think there are floating around Dallas?
Oh, please.
You know what, bro?
All you gotta do is open your mouth. You got young niggas volunteering to put their work in. Long as they get their motherfucking payment and they can shine for a day or two.
Bro, that's the thing. People would do a lot of stuff just for money.
But I feel more
crazy, bro.
Stressed by God knowing I am wrong for the way that I live. If you before, God know your heart and He know your intentions. He know if you wanted to take this life or not. Oh, the game that I'm playing right now, I'm playing.
You're a hitman.
So I don't crash.
You wanted to for an exchange of payment.
Don't get in my way. I'm gonna get you out my way. You know.
Thursday. Got home from work and she screamed out. She's like, Boo got shot. I'm like, what you mean Boo got shot? She got the calling around and I slammed the door and the pitch fell out. And she like, why you slammed the door? I was like, man, he gone.
Hating young, loving son, Boo. He's born 94.
A big story impacted your life recently.
Right.
Tell me what that was.
Recently, 2 of my daughters, they were murdered by one of my daughter's boyfriends.
Tell me the business that you're in.
You see, y'all.
I do this for a living. That's how I pay my bills and shit.
Tell me about your business. Like,
what he just say?
I do this for a living. That's how I pay my bills and shit.
Tell me about your business. Like,
you're not good at anything else?
Are you the supplier, the wholesaler?
I build, I sell, like this how I start, like ARP, I build the micro buffer tools and the 5-inch and shit. And Drakes, I get Drakes and shit for people. I flip it on hoes. I make 500 profit off those. I make like 4 off these.
The night it happened.
Okay.
Tell me how you heard the news, what you were doing at that time.
Saturday morning about 7 a.m., I got a call from their mother asking had I talked to them. And she was like, well, somebody called her and said that my other daughter's boyfriend, the other person that was shot, was saying something about something happened at the apartment and we need to go check and see what's going on. About 10 minutes later, her mom called me like hysterical. And I couldn't hardly understand what she was saying, but she was just like, you need to get here like now. So I drove over there as quickly as possible and I met up with the detectives and he was like, we came to the apartment and we found your daughters both deceased in the apartment. Yeah, it still didn't process in my head. My other daughter's boyfriend was there also. He was shot, he survived, and he, was able to tell police everything they needed to know. For hours, I was just kind of sitting there like.
I think there should be a rule now to where like
seeing them all the time.
When you get a certain age, you need to learn self-defense. Obviously, like they probably had a weapon, but I'm saying like
guns fund your entire life.
Self-defense and then learn how to use a weapon when you get a certain
not your biggest week,
age.
Not your smallest week. In an average week, how many pieces can you sell?
I can go and still get like 30 each, so and make like 2,300. Micro Drakes, I order these hoes for like $780. I sell these for $1,300. PSA dagger, had to order this one. But you can get these at the gun show for cheap too. I get these for like $200 and I sell those for $4.
So do you feel any moral obligation to filter who you sell to?
Sell to anybody, other than what you look like. Nothing. I'm just making my money, I know I can get away if I want to, for real.
What about a 12-year-old if they ask you for a gun?
I sell to 12-year-olds. So
crazy.
Probably I prefer to sell to like.
It wasn't him, it was the other. It was him.
Do you ever feel like maybe I should draw a line in the sand of who I sell to so I can keep city a little safer?
Not really. If it's about your money, you won't even think
I'm telling you.
I mean, where would you draw the line for money?
People are so money hungry. They don't care about nothing else.
It's kind of alarming. It seems like there's a lot of people that psychologically shouldn't own a gun. What do you think about all the people right now that have guns that are willing to just shoot people over the littlest thing?
Yeah, it's a problem. I'm a gun
guns
owner,
are too
and I believe
easily
in the right to
accessible.
own guns, but I think the vetting system should be a lot better.
Yes.
Tell me about the popularity of the Switch.
Shit, I'm out here like, man, you ain't gonna walk past a nigga out the store that ain't got one of them. They really out here, I know.
So just this piece alone gets somebody 10 years, right?
10 years, I'm not, yep.
What do you think about that?
I mean, that's a long ass time for a little thing like that.
Give me a demonstration of a Switch.
That's why we keep something on ride and shit, keep something on the side in case police do pull over. We got something like an extra back plate like this to throw that back on.
Ah, so it's almost like a fake license plate but for a gun.
Yeah. But I bet everybody can't take all the components out this hoe though, and put it back together, piece by piece.
Why are killers getting so much respect in this crash out era?
Shit, I don't even, man. This is what they do, that's how, I don't know.
There seems to be a cultural wave, especially amongst our young people, where killing people, shooting people, being extremely reckless and violent is becoming more celebrated. How do we reverse that trend?
I'm not sure. I think it's a lot of exposure to culture, certain things we see, how things are portrayed as far as in songs and movies, and it's like they live in a fantasy world.
Do you think drill music is contributing to the cycle of violence? Can we actually blame drill music for all the violence we're seeing?
Drill music, this is what kids want to hear. They want to hear drill music, so that's what they going, whatever they rapper.
I think it comes from a plethora of things, but this is definitely one of the main ones.
More kids into other professions.
Like it's a whole bunch of influences from different things.
Shit, dad can sit down and have a damn conversation with his motherfucking son, or shit, mama.
That don't always work.
Around, shit, kids will probably do what they really do.
Kids will do things in defiance of their parents.
I'm really trying to get more legal, trying to get my LLC.
And then people like y'all fuel that defiance.
Legally for too long, for real. It's just because, you know, it costs a lot to get the business started and shit. I really want to do this to get the business started. I'm hated, bro. When y'all need a gun, come fuck with me. I'm in Dallas.
75% of kids their age will choose street money over paper money, or a real job, I guess I could say, a 9 to 5. How do we get more young people to follow in your shoes?
Starts at home. We need to teach them, you know, there's more value in doing what's right instead of doing what's wrong. We need to
or doing what other people do.
All right, folks, with a big friend of the channel, Cheddar. He runs the page, Texas Buzz, one of the most popular Instagram pages in Texas, so go follow that. But
look, a meme
some
channel.
of the wildest missions in channel history. We got raided by Mexican police, and we're here back on the Blade. So we're gonna send him in with spy glasses and see how far he can get to this world. I'm feeling good. Hey, what's good with you? What all this is? They're just looking at it crazy. What this is? They told us to slide by.
Oh, this place. This what the host mean?
The hostro? Where y'all slide to? Like, let's say
hostro
like,
is crazy.
Up, like, hey yo, what's up? Like, I'm down. Like, where do you slide to? You going that place right there? Let's go. Let's slide. Dude, they just park the car and walk. How do we do this? All right, we finna park.
I hear his ass. Yep, loud and clear.
But we go back here. We'll just go to the counter. You'll get the $20. I'll grab a counter. They'll take us to the back where there's a movie player, a couch, and a little table. And we just do the do. And then boom.
How much money is traveling to this parking lot right now? If it's $200 a car. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You just say $20.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 35 cars. $7,000. Boom, 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 boom.
It's a lot of Mexican guys.
A lot of Mexican guys?
Bro, y'all are horny, bro. Holy, bro. You ever heard of going to the gym? You ever heard of a rage room? Like, you ever heard of meditation, yoga? You ever heard of getting a job? You ever heard of staying home with your family?
Horny bastards.
I met this boy on Facebook, and, you know, I just started, like, Facebook dating, and he was older. I like my age. He came and got me, and then it was on after that.
Like, what did he say to you? Like, what did he approach you with to, like, get you into doing this?
Really? I was just left stranded at a trap room. And, like, I was just getting ran through, like, you know, like, yeah.
What?
With guns and stuff. Like, just left stranded.
To, like, get you into doing this?
Really? I was just left stranded at a trap room. And, like, I was just getting ran through, like, you know, like, yeah. With guns and stuff.
Yeah? Man, you need therapy. You talking traumatic experiences that lead them to going down roads like this. She's laughing at it. I know it's a it's a defense mechanism, but it's just. Let me just play the video.
And then it just like became normal to me. Like I've never.
That's such a crazy thing to say.
What the? No real like boyfriend girlfriend stuff I've ever done.
You consider that? Like,
yeah.
You trying to be saved type shit?
Yeah. I want to get out. I want to get out. I do want to get out the life. It's just like back in June I got put in a coma by one night.
He abused you, beat you, or what?
Yeah.
Do you give him?
Is she still here?
You're lying. You give him all your money?
Every girl out here is a pimp. If every girl that's with me, they tell you they give you a percentage, they're lying.
You're not even getting paid.
Yes.
Well, look what people do for money. Security guard process. This is what they said.
What y'all want me to help you out?
Our guy's Cheddar's in there. As soon as he gets out, we leave. Is this wild to you?
Yes, it's a shit show.
What makes the police show up to something like this?
So, only way a cop will come over here is if like one of us called them and be like, hey, there's a lot of you know, activity going on the property.
Or like an aggressive pimp situation.
Correct. That's the only reason why they have us here.
But it's open season.
Yeah. So that's yo. No.
Too obvious or what?
So yeah, so no, not that. So our job, on my contract, our job is to like keep them away from the brown building. Does that make sense? So that's why you see all of them down that way.
Is this normal?
On Friday and Saturdays, yes. It used to be worse. Next time I'm here, and it used to be 20%.
This is a multi-million-dollar parking lot to defend.
I can see that.
That's
Some
crazy.
of these women have kids, bro.
Do people actually rent these? Or... Do you ever feel like your if your customers, like the weirdest guys are the ones that come here? Like, don't you feel like they're the weirdest people?
Of course, but they're also like the most like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, me being black in the game, honestly, I get a lot of like white men and stuff like that, and it's really like, because they're married back in the day, you know, they're
You must be light-skinned.
Their culture, like, you know, their era, you don't date outside your color.
Yeah.
You know, like I have a regular who comes up here, he's a white man, he's married to a white woman, but he still sees me.
That shit was wild, bro.
What happened?
I really didn't think it would go to the point where she's like, okay, like, give me the money, here's the condom. Like, up to there, bro. They take you to a hotel room, they charge you 20 bucks, you go in there, walk in there, dildos everywhere, sex toys, movies, looks like a fucking, like some shit from, like,
oh, it's a sex hotel.
It looked like some 90s ass sex store. Go in there, okay, they take your 20 bucks, I gave her 20 bucks, they give the girl condom and like 2 little packets. We go in there all the way, a security guard walks us in there, and I asked her the question, which you asked her right now. I was like, okay, so good, I have a question, like, what percentage of your money, like, why would you give that man any of your money, like, in the first place? How does he protect you? And she's like, honestly, you kind of just want someone to, like, know what you're going through. And she says she gives 100% of her profits to the pimp. You feel me? 100%. She's like,
she puts, they put their bodies on the line and give it to.
We give them everything.
These women probably have to be fiercely aggressive. Every day there are random strangers pulling them into their car, into their room to do something, and sometimes it goes wrong. They have aggressive pimps. So just to survive, just like a Chihuahua needs to be aggressive to survive, they have to do the same thing.
She said that she'd been, yeah, like she was like, oh, I like rough sex, and like kind of seemed like happy with the life. And I asked her, like, do you ever want to be saved? Like, do you ever want to be saved? Like, don't you want somebody to just make you their girlfriend? She's like, yeah, we all do. But like, I mean, at this point, they're just so deep into it. She said she'd been doing it since she was 13.
13? I'm not gonna lie, it's getting, every time I hear something like this, bro, it's worse and worse, bro. 13, you were in middle school. Who was trying to get with you at, you know what? I don't even want to know the answer to that question. This is like, bro, people do this.
Back to the hairy, man. You know what I'm talking about? Back to that hairy Hines and wild in that hill. Wicked wild in that hill. Scary hairy. Man, we some motherfucking pimp. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Ain't it, man? How about that shit, Jack? Now, yeah, man, we had a razzle-dazzle last night with them motherfucking Jakes, man, with them Laos. You know what I'm saying, man? Shit kind of shook some motherfuckers up, though. I told you they were gonna let a pimp make it, though. Shit, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Last night kind of ended on a weird note. Was that normal for you to encounter?
Yeah, that shit, that's everyday shit. If I put myself in the mix, I know I'm not liked over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stick around where I'm not wanted. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a few hoes
think without saying
Meg Rooster love, and there's a few hoes over there that can't stand to see Meg Rooster coming. You was with me last night, you know what I'm saying, when I had to come out the window when the bitch.
That was an intense moment to see.
She disrespected bro camera. She had like she was gonna mace the camera. So I had to let the hoe know.
Oh, that was mace, okay.
You play like you finna do something to this camera, or do something to one of these motherfuckers in this car. How, you know what I'm saying, your ass will get, you know what I'm saying, your ass gonna deal with a motherfucking pimp.
How is a pimp supposed to protect his hoe if you guys are nowhere near the situation?
Well, the hoe is giving directions. So, you know what I'm saying, it's a saying that pimps got directions start at home. And you know, I base everything on my program, I base it like football, bro.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to go to the NFL, gangster. It was just from just watching my daddy. You know, my daddy kept his partners around. My daddy, he was a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? But that's how my daddy.
It always starts from someone.
My daddy was a hustler. And
it's always someone else
he told
that
me,
starts
you better start thinking about what you want to do. He flat out told me, he said, you ain't going to the NFL, you ain't going to play college ball, you're not gonna go do none of that. You 5'7", you probably 140 pounds. And right then and there, you know what I'm saying, I knew I wasn't even finna finish high school, cause I ain't give a damn about nothing but football. Now, I can give you these plays and shit, but I can't get on the field with you. You know what I'm saying? I can't come past that white line on the sideline. I can do all the coaching that I want. You know what I'm saying? I can do all the coaching from the sideline. But as directions start at home, I give the bitch knowledge to where when she gets herself in a certain situation, she knows how to get out of it.
Word on the street is you're a pretty good pimp, but you could be making more money, but you're too nice with your hoes.
Who said that?
I don't know what I say.
That's probably like a pimp.
I don't know if I would use the word generous.
That's probably a pimp biting that Mag Rooster.
Is it bad to treat them nice?
Nah. I've never seen a woman love me.
At least treat them nice.
Love me. Man, a squirt bitch can tell me she love me, bro. I don't believe that shit. But when that prostitute tell me she love me, I believe that bitch. Cause the shit that she put herself through, the shit that she go through for me, and the shit that she does, that hoe love me.
How much money do you think you can make in a month from this profession?
Shit, one hoe, 30 days, 30 bands. That's what a lot of niggas believe. I have one hoe. If it's that kind of hoe. If she shaking shit up like she's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Top-notch hoe.
Because some rappers will say like, we'll just talk about rappers. Some rappers will say enormous numbers, but I'm like, I know you're not really making that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is a
realistic number?
My question, if someone is so rich, why are they hanging out in a gas station parking lot all day?
That's pimping.
How much would you say roughly per hoe you invest per month to make sure she has a good quality of life?
Shit, them bills, it depends on the caliber. It depends on that caliber of what she got going.
For me, it's hard not to look at a pimp situation and say a pimp is a parasite.
Right.
The woman's doing all the work. He's taking all the money.
How is he not a parasite? A lot of people think he is, but like, this is what I tried to explain to you that day. Okay, let's say for instance, let's say you down on my track, right? And I ain't gonna give too much game. Let's say you got this hoe, right? For one, she might see me and she might say, damn, I need him. I wanna fuck with him. She approaches me, I don't approach her, and she wants to be with me. So just listen, Tommy, cause this is where we got jammed up. Let's say this bitch been playing Star Street right here. Let's say she's been playing right here on Star Street, right? She's making about $210 a night. That hoe fucking sucks. You dig what I'm saying? She comes to me and I'm like, yeah, bitch, where you been playing at? Well, shit, I've been playing Star Street for like a year. Star Street, bitch, what the fuck? Hey, ho, come on. I'm finna move you over here to Venus Street. Well, I've never been over there, daddy. Oh, bitch, you trying to be with me, you gonna follow my instructions. You know what I'm saying?
But there's no way they're calling you that. They calling you that off a first conversation?
I don't agree with Star Street. A lot of girls get raped on Star Street. I don't care for it. A lot of girls get robbed on Star Street. Well, okay, I'm just gonna follow your lead. Now I had this woman on Venus Street. Her days turn into $1,300 nights. Her nights turn into $2,000 nights. She's safe. The tricks are standing on business. There's no kids riding through. There's nobody shooting her with BB guns. There's nobody. She got that from me.
You guys are acting like you're providing some like grand, elevational, educational experience.
So in some way, you told her to move across the street.
You're say you're out of your fucking
You're like an advisor. You're a pimp advisor.
I'm out of my fucking mind to them. I'm not out of my mind to
or like move a mile down the road.
But from the bottom of your heart, you feel like you're doing like the genuine good work.
She gonna hold without me. She gonna hold without me. Like I told you last night, like, you know what I'm saying, like the famous slogan, pose and get chose. A lot of hoes, bro, I don't go at a lot of hoes first. I don't hit up a lot of hoes first. And any hoe in this game will tell you that, man. He don't do a lot of talking first. As long as a hoe gon' hoe, them hoes gonna need pimp speed.
Crazy. If y'all new to the channel, like the reaction, subscribe. Also, one more thing real quick. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation. Do you agree? Do you partially agree? Do you fully disagree? Let me know. I've been Zy, and I'm out. Peace.